World Cup Fantasy fans, how we going? Oh, I don't think we're fans, are we? We're playing it because there's no FPL. But yes, the teams are due very shortly. Let me just put this light on. Just realised that brightens it all up a little bit. Yeah, team lineups are coming out shortly. Big question is Mbappe going to start today? And if he's not, what are we going to do about it? We'll get a bit of a cheeky poll on the go. Well, I've just clicked there by accident. Don't want to do that. Let's have a look. Have we got lineups yet? Look at that win probability. France, 70%. Desperate to see this lineup. Let's have a look at my team just very quickly. See who's in it and as to why. Yeah, I've got Mbappe as my captain. So this is why I really need to make sure. Because if he's not going to be playing, then he ain't going to be in my team today. Not quite sure who's going to be in my team instead. To be honest with you. But we'll figure that out if he's not playing. I think he's going to start. What do you think he's going to start? Hello, Monkey Man. Yes, it is game time. Definitely very much so. Scov Alston starting. Brilliant. That's great news, mate. If that's the case. Have we got lineups, have we? Have you beat me to it? I'm sat here with it on. Let's have a look. Let me just refresh this page. No, not on there. My own Google, is it taking too long? Do we know about, let's have a look at Denmark, see if that one's out. Australia, Denmark. Oh, here we go. So Australia, well, I haven't got anyone from Australia. Let's have a look. Olsen starts, happy days. Right, so I've got a bench player, so I don't need to sell him. So that's a great start. Mailer starts as well. Excellent news. Excellent news. Harry Travo, howdy. How you doing, my friend? Very good to have you on board. As you can see, the Wales flag has now gone. I'm now supporting Brazil with my mate Harry Travo. Richarlison is. I think he's gonna win the World Cup, man. I think he is, and I ain't supporting England. I tell you that for nothing. Absolutely not. No chance whatsoever. I watch them, of course, but no. Mate, don't have to get back to them, mate. Don't worry about that. Not a problem. Let's have a look then. So, have we got the France lineup? Anyone who's got Australian players? This isn't a player I like the look of. I quite like the look of him at Everton. He's had a couple of assists already. Playing in midfield. Craig Goodwin. It looks like they're going for it because he's playing in midfield. So, if anybody's needing a defender last minute today, then I think he's a great option. Great option. Right, let's go and see if we've got the France lineups. No, what's going on? Let's refresh the page. If anybody gets it before me, then please do let me know. This is the one we need to know, so quick look at my team. Hello from Mauritius. Hello, Avish from Mauritius. Great to have you on board, mate. Make sure you subscribe if you're new watching now, because I'll do as many of these as I possibly can. I've got kids, so I can't do every single one. But right here, right now, this one affects me. I've got Mbappe in my team. So, come on. This is the one we're waiting for. Can't do any changes until we find out. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, no. A complete change. Complete change, loads of rest going on. Wow, right, so obviously he's on the bench. What's going on here? Olivier Giroud, Saliba, all on the bench, even Rabiot, Theo Hernandez. He's given them all a full-on rest. Hugo Lloris, even the goalkeeper. Right, we got some work to do, boys and girls, haven't we? Let's have a look then. Right, so put in the comments now your favourite Mbappe replacements. I'll put up a poll and we'll see what people think. I need like 3 or 4. Yeah, no Mbappe. I think that's everyone. We've all got work to do. So, yeah, this is the time to do it. Let's have a look. Let's go straight into looking at some of these players then. Wow. Who's left? Let's look at the fixtures first. Who have we got left? It doesn't have to be this fixture, or are we going to go for, are we going to look at the, who's replacing him? Muani? I don't know anything about these players. Guendouzi, I know about him. Fofana. Wow. Ronaldo. Right, okay, so we'll start doing the poll now. Good shout. Good fight from your boys. Just a bit too much in the end. Needed the Wales of 2000. Mate, we had the Wales of 2016. That's the problem. They're all past it. That's the problem. Vinny Jr. Right, let's get this poll started then. So first, right, let's give us a second. So create a poll. Ask a question. Mbappe replacement. So first one, we're looking at Ronaldo. Obviously, great option. Although they have qualified, so I'm not sure he is an option, to be honest. Because we could have this sort of thing going on. Same with Richarlison. Let's have a look at some of the fixtures. Got some odds up here as well. People like easier games. So Denmark. Obviously, we've got the striker for Denmark. They need to do well today. But I think a lot of people have got 2 players already. And do we want to triple up? Argentina, we've got Martinez as an option, haven't we, up front? Or was it Alvarez? What's his name? Come on out, Ori Travo. This is your mate. This is you. Let's have a look. Who's favourites? Who's on for a good win here? So France are odds on to win. That's probably going to change very shortly. Mexican striker. I think Argentina could be the one. Spain, Morata, he's an option, isn't he? Germany. Let's have a look. Let's go into the forward lines. Oh, let's come down here. Let's have a look and see. So we've got Lewandowski for Poland as an option. Let's put him in. So I've got Ronaldo. In fact, I'm not going to put Ronaldo in because I think he's going to be rested. I think he is. Let's not go for a team we've got that problem as it stands. Lewandowski. But you, Gnabry, Leao, okay. Leao's one for Portugal though, mate. I think for this game we need players who are almost guaranteed to play. Teams that need a win, you know what I mean, aren't through. So I think, we rule out Portugal, we rule out Brazil, and we rule out, obviously, the teams that have played, and there's another one that's qualified, France. We rule them out. I don't know anything about these players, to be honest with you. Portugal got an excellent opportunity now, haven't they, to be honest? Not Portugal, Denmark. You must be buzzing, monkey, our Danish friend. So Lewandowski, I think that's a good shout as well. He got his first goal the other day. What about Big Rom? He's back for Belgium. Let's put Lukaku in there. Lukaku, add an option. Let's have a look. German attackers could be good, mate. I'm with you on that one. Muller, Gnabry. Which one do you think? Should we put both in? I don't know how many you can put in this poll. Fulkrug, if he starts, I think that's the problem, mate. I think we're taking out a player that doesn't start right now, aren't we, already? And I think this is people's last chance. The transfers aren't going to be there for people afterwards, would be what I would be thinking. Gnabry was meant as second person. I think Germany is the one. You think you'll go Martinez? How many options can I put? 4. So let's go with Martinez for Argentina. Is it Martinez? Am I getting confused? I'm not thinking Kai Havertz. If anybody else is, then let me know. Korea, Son Heung-min. Son's an option. Yeah, Martinez. What do you think, Lukaku or Son for the poll, guys? Because this is big, isn't it? Lukaku or Son for the poll. I've currently got Lewandowski, Martinez, Gnabry, and Lukaku. If you want me to take any of those out, because this is for all of us, not just for me, I'm sure. Right, cup of tea. Stay calm with this. How's the frame rate on the video, by the way, guys? I've reduced it because I've been having a bit of, what's the word, where it's been staggering a bit. Even though I've got a new, processor, I can actually go on and take some things off my router if it's still not very good. That's my next option. Right, I'm going to go with this poll unless anybody objects. It's not a big rush, is it? We've still got over like 45 minutes, so hopefully a few people come in and maybe they come and go and put their votes in as we go. But I've got Lewandowski, Lukaku, Martinez or Gnabry as options, as replacements for Mbappe. If you think one of those shouldn't be in there, tell me now. And if you've got a better option, then also tell me that now as well. 2 minutes and that poll goes live. Oh, well, anyway, I've got Skov Olsen starting in my team. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take out sub on. He's going on. And sorry, Kiefer, it's the end for your World Cup campaign completely. And Skov Olsen's in my team there. Happy days. I do quite like some of the things in this competition. I don't know about you, but it's just a bit of a game to figure it out, isn't it, to be honest? Not Lukaku. Son is the better. Okay. Let's go. Let's bring Son in then. Maybe that's just a bit of ex-Everton in me. Okay. I'm with you there. Elvis, how are you doing, my friend? Good to have you on board. Not seen you in the World Cup. I'm going to put capital letters. These guys deserve them, don't they? Martinez and Gnabry. I'll tell you what we'll do in a second once this is up. Anything else? Anything else? Full Krug, if he starts, how certain do you think he might start? And would you go for him yourself, Audi? Audi Travo, my friend. Right. Polls up then, guys. Get your votes in. And, yeah, we've got 40 minutes to see what people think. You know, obviously you make your own decision. I did one of these last night, and I very pleased to say I didn't go with the poll, and I went for against the grain because I'm a Wales fan, but I think I'm thinking a little bit better. The bias is being removed, and yeah, I brought Phil Foden in last night, which was lovely. I think I'm jumping a bit, aren't I? So I'm just going to go into my app here. And I'm going to close down, take a few things off the router. Because I'm the only one home. Kids are in school. Wife's at work. Happy days. Let's give that a second. And names it, mate. Now, everybody, Harry Travoada watches more football and plays more fantasy football games than anybody I know. And he's going to... Nasri, who does he play for, mate? Who does he play for? For Morocco, okay. Forward 5.5. So if you've still got your 2 transfers left and you're looking for funds elsewhere in your team and you want to bring in a better midfielder, so he's a fantastic option by the sounds of it. Certainly if he's being recommended by Harry Travo, you know, take my hat off to that man. Let's have a look at Full Krug. How's he done so far in the tournament? Let's have a look. 1.1 points. So, but Morocco up against Canada is a much better fixture. Obviously, they've won one game there as well. Need a draw probably. Draw might get them through. But it looks like he's played minutes. 81 minutes there. 73 minutes. So he's a starter. Just hasn't had a return yet. Has he looked like returning, Harry Travo? You know, is it something that's going to happen very shortly? Do you think? Let's put in Full Krug. Let's have a look. FUL. So Germany forward 7.5 million. Low selection, 5 points played in the last game. 1 goal. It doesn't say how many minutes he was on for. Did he come on as a sub? Has he earned himself a starting place? I'm assuming he didn't play in this game to start off with. Ghana versus Uruguay could be a goal fest. Nunes, Cavani, Suarez a punt. Possibly, mate. The only thing I mean, Nunes was a punt for me before the World Cup, but he just doesn't. I don't know. I mean, he's got to get a goal at some point, hasn't he? Got to get a goal at some point in this thing. You'd think, but should remain with Modric. Who's the fixture against? Let's have a reminder. Everybody, any questions in here, by the way, guys? Please, if you're watching, put your views in as well for people, because the more opinions, the better. That's the way I like to work. It's just one opinion, mine. You know, I'm certainly no expert, hence the name Livesey Lovesit. If you're here for the very first time, don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Okay, plays for Sevilla. He's in and out plays, had injuries this season. Okay, mate. Okay. It's just if he starts, isn't it, I suppose? So, Croatia up against Belgium. Now, Belgium, they're looking like Everton under Roberto Martinez, aren't they? Simple as that. Let me just go on and mobile. Can I change? No, broadband. Let me. All right. Pause some of these devices attached. Yes, pause device. Let's see if it makes a difference. Let's see. Should they make? To be honest, Aritravo, I pretty much watch Premier League and Everton mostly. That's pretty much it. I watch a bit of Champions League. I don't watch loads and loads of... certainly don't watch much international football. So, no, absolutely. Hence why everybody else is... let's not disconnect the computer, eh? Let's not do that. Don't ask me again later. Disconnect a few of these things here. Let's see if it makes a bit of a difference. Oh my God, just realised my bald head is showing. So I've got 7 connected now. Let's take off that. How's everybody's game week going? Let's have a quick look at the league whilst I'm still doing this at this moment in time. So who really loves it World Cup style? Seven of us in that. Look at this, Aritravo, you and me, mate. Neck and neck, if these points are right, that is. But we're neck and neck. We're Rio up the top there. How's his week going this week? How many players are the Pulisic for 8? Gakpo 6. Every player's returned for him so far this week. Bit of a competition to get to the top of this league. Right, if I was you, I'd rate the KDB for Musiala. Thing is, mate, I've got 1 transfer left, and I know that right now, yeah, Mbappe's not playing, so I've got that 1 transfer to make. First thing we do here, let's... so I'm going to be keeping KDB, and I think Belgium look crap, let's be honest, but Kev De Bruyne, if anyone's going to do it for Belgium, it's going to be him. And, you know, he can take the ball from the halfway line and put it in the back of the net, can't he? We've seen him do it many times before. And, you know, it's for his country. So hopefully, you know, that's the case again. Just pausing a couple more devices. Let me see if I've got anything open here that I don't need open. Using up my processor. No, that's everything now. Just take off a couple more of my smart speakers. I think that's working a little bit better. Let's have a look at any questions though. Skovolson is not going to blank today. That's coming from a Danish player, so happy days. That sounds good news to me, mate. I hope he doesn't. You've got 3 French players. What should I do? Have you used your transfers already, Adam? I'm not sure about Modric, just to go back to Elvis. I didn't fully answer that one, to be honest with you, did I, mate? Thing is, he's on free kicks. You know, have you got bigger fires to put out? It's not the worst fixture. He's on corners as well. So I don't think he's an absolute get rid of. Don't forget, if you've not seen it, guys, there is a poll up for replacements for... I don't want to end the poll. For replacements for Mbappe. Got 4 people to choose from in my polls. We've got Lewandowski, Son, Martinez and Gnabry. So, interesting to see. I'll be making that very transfer in about half an hour. About 2:45. In the meantime, it's question and answer time. Let's have a look. So, 3 French players, what should you do? If you've used your transfers already, then maybe, and if you've not used your wild card, then maybe it's time to use your wild card. Because 3 players missing is quite a lot, and there's likely to be 1 or 2 along the way that you're going to be missing as well. You've not got long if that's the case. You've not got long. I did on my stream last night. If you go sort of towards the back end of it, I was building a sort of fake wild card just in case I thought about it last minute. One of our viewers here, regular viewers, Big Nose Monkey, he was having a wild card as well. So there is the last, have a look in there to see who I put in. I can't remember, to be honest with you. That was yesterday. Lots happened since then, hasn't it? Wales went out and all that. So Modric thinks keep. Let's have a look. Going down the comments here. Yeah, I'm keeping KDB. Musiala is definitely somebody that's a possibility to bring in midfield. And if I'm going to take a hit at some point, then he could well be the one. I have one transfer in Theo Hernandez and Mbappe. Who would you take out? Out of those two, I'd take out Mbappe just because he gives you more funds. Yeah. That'll be the player I take out. Deschamps obviously wrapping in cotton wool. Doesn't care about this game. None of his starting players from the last game are starting. If you've not seen the lineups, I shall show you very quickly. Just in case you're late to the stream. Well, not late, in case you've been busy. So Tunisia, Karsri's an option. Is he an out of position midfielder? Karsri. Just have a look at the lineups, and we'll go and have a look at that in a minute. Obviously, this is Google's take on the formation. I swear I had him in midfield. 4.5 mid. We'll have a look in a minute. Yeah, and this is the French team. I mean, if you want to go for a big punt, although it's a weakened side, I suppose you could be going for Muani, but I don't know anything about him in all honesty, and I don't know if he's played any minutes in this cup at all. Guendouzi, I do know. Maybe he's an option. Guys, if you're just joining the stream, then please do get involved in the poll for Mbappe replacements. I think he's the one for everybody. Right, Karsri, let's have a look. No, wrong one. Karsri. I swear he's a midfielder. Midfielder for Tunisia, 4.5 million. So I think he's a great option if you're looking for a cheap replacement in midfield right here, right now. Cheeky little punt. Let's have a look. Jesus could also be good. I think Anthony's a really good punt for midfield. I think he starts in the next game, to be honest with you. And we all know he's a greedy bugger, isn't he? Do you know what I mean? He, gets the ball and his first thought is goal with that left foot of his. Cut in, bang. Do you know what I mean? So, for me, it is, if you're going to go for a Brazil player, and that would be the one I would be going for. But Jesus is a great shout also. Although he, plays in the forward line too. Let's have a look. Where was I up to in the comments? Jesus, yes. Morata or Torres for Mbappe, maybe. I think Morata's a good shout. I think he starts, doesn't he? He's been coming on, and Spain have looked a different team when he's played. What I'll do is, maybe I'll finish this poll in about 5 minutes or so, and I'll take out the top two. And then I'll put in maybe Jesus in there, and Morata as another option. See if we can narrow it down. Or Leao. I just don't know about Portugal. I think that. Let me just turn my. Is the stream better, by the way? Am I jumping a little less? Just out of interest. Would you take a -3 to transfer out Mbappe, or just sub him out for Morata, maybe? Well, if you've got Morata on the bench, yeah, depends if you've got a starting 11, I suppose. -3, I think you need to be going for a player that you think is going to smash it if you're taking a hit. Because otherwise, yeah, you're just throwing your hard-earned points away. I've learned the lesson the hard way in FPL, but I suppose in FPL it is -4. Going to take a swig of me brew, excuse me. I'm getting a few messages here. Anything? No, nothing key for this stream. So, but it's 11 million on the bench as well, isn't it? So those funds could be going elsewhere. I think Argentina are a team like my favourites. Let's have a look at my notes. Favourites for this round were teams to target. So I was looking at Netherlands, obviously already played. Argentina, Spain, and I really like the look of Jordi Alba, but it doesn't look like I'm going to get any money to spend in defence. It looks like I'll be playing with Cancelo. Glad that Mailer starts. That gives me that option there. I was a bit worried about that. England have obviously already played. Denmark have already got their key players, I think. What's the striker like for Denmark, Monkey? Danish fan. And then I've got Germany as well as the other player. And then I've got question marks as a possible Mexico, maybe, as players to target. Right, let's have a look at this poll now. Right, it's split 3 ways at this minute in time. Don't know if you can see it. Should we end this poll? I'm going to put Morata. Son has got the lowest at 9%. I'm going to put Jesus in the poll. So it's going to end this poll now, guys, because it's a split, an equal split. Lewandowski, Martinez, and Gnabry all on 30% each. Let's end that poll. There we go. That's posted in the comments, and I'm going to start a new one. I'm going to put them 3 in, and then let's see if Jesus is coming out as a better option, because actually I really like the thought of that as well, because if I want to take a hit in midfield, it does give me a bit of money in my bank as well. I could possibly upgrade De Paul. I could upgrade De Paul, couldn't I? Or I could upgrade upgrade Sosa to Alba. That's an option as well. So that's the question. Mbappe replacements. Nobody fancies Son. Suppose he's not playing in the Spurs team. That's the thing. You can't just go off the way he plays for his club, can you? So we've got Lewandowski. I've got a feeling this is going to end up on Jesus, you know. Lewandowski. Martinez. Gnabry. Jesus. And do you know what I'm going to do? I don't know which one of these to choose, to be honest with you. What I'm going to do is the top answer in this poll at precisely 2:45 p.m. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go with the community. So I'm asking you, it says at the bottom, ask your community. So I'm asking, right, get your votes in now then. Let's go. We've got 20 minutes or so, just over 20 minutes on this vote to choose an Mbappe replacement. So Adi Cambe's asking, Gabriel Jesus is likely to play, do you reckon? And Ari Travel Audi, who is our Brazilian correspondent, major Brazil fan from India, he thinks he's going to start. I think he's going to start as well, to be honest. I think he's going to start. Richarlison's the man, isn't he? Up front? He's more of an out-and-out striker. I honestly think Jesus, the way he's sort of like looking at it, I was surprised he didn't come in for Neymar, to be honest, and play in that Neymar role, because I think he's perfect for it when you look at the Brazil team. I mean, I don't know all of them. Right, interesting to see how this poll goes. Let's see. Oh, 7 votes in. Jesus is taking the lead in this one so far. Please add Morata to the poll. Okay, okay, I will. Okay, in 15 minutes, I'll take out the lowest one of this poll, because I think Spain, I've got them in my list as players, and I think he's going to start. I'll put Morata in it as well. I can't put more than 4 players. So we'll get there between us, guys. We'll get there. Nice to have Logie on board. 32 of you watching at once. That's a record. Please actually do subscribe right here, right now. If you're an FPL fan, very shortly, I'm going to be doing an FPL song. I'm going to get this bad boy down, and I'm going to make a song about FPL, and I've already got my topic. It's going to be about how much I'm missing FPL and how reliable she is. Almost like the girlfriend I've just lost and the new one's just doesn't live up to the last one, and I thought the last one was bad. That's going to be the topic. But it'll be when we get a bit of a break in the football, i.e. a day off. Hit a like button as well if you want. Leao, let's have a look. What about Leao? Everyone's asking about Leao. The thing is, I think Portugal have qualified, haven't they? I still think Karsey's a great shout. Anybody who's on here now who's looking for a cheap midfield replacement, 4.5 million, playing for Tunisia now. If you're looking at the lineup, I mean, I'm looking at Google, so he might not end up there, but they've got him up front. They've got him up front, so I think he's a great little cheeky punt. I had him in my match day 1 team. I think he's on penalties, if I remember rightly. Or can take penalties. Let's have a look at him. Can we click on his name? Let's go down the bottom. Let's go SofaScore very quickly. We've got 20 minutes. Might be people on here looking for a cheap replacement. Tunisia. This is SofaScore. So if this is the sort of thing you like and you've not seen it before, Leao ain't a starter. I don't think he is. Yeah, records all the way, mate. Right, where is it? Here we go. Let's have a look. Midfielder. No, is he classed as a forward on this? It's classed as a forward on this. So it looks like he could well start up front. This is SofaScore saying it as well. Let's have a quick look at his stuff in the World Cup so far. So he's been all over the place, not really nailing down a position there. So he's played 1 game, 23 minutes. Is that all he's played? But he's starting today. 0 goals. So not much data to look at for 23 minutes in the World Cup. Let's go and see how he did in the qualifiers. Premier League? Who does he play for in the Premier League? 16-17. No. Where's he playing now? Tried now. League 1. Okay, so let's have a look at League 1 then. So he's had 2 goals. Played 11 times. But he's certainly not played up front. I mean, there's no guarantee he's going to play up front today either, obviously. Anybody know anybody think where he's going to start today? Shots on target per game, 0.9. Big chances missed, 4. I don't think he's a bad punt. Left footer, 2 goals. Can get the assists as well. Key passes. Where are they? A bit further down. Key passes, 0.5 per game. Big chances created. Is that on here? Big chances missed, 4. Scoring figures once every 355 minutes. Maybe he's not. I don't know. Anyway, let's leave him alone. Let's go back. Let's have a look at the poll. How's that going at the moment? Right. Well, it's between 2 players at this minute in time. I don't know if you guys can see this. We've got Jesus on 37%, leading the way. Martinez on 32. And then tying for last place, we've got Lewandowski and Gnabry. I am, if you've just joined me, going to choose who to put in my team from one of these polls shortly. Any suggestions would be great. Leao, right, let's have a look at Leao's. Everybody talk to me about Leao. Let's have a look and see what's going on with him, shall we? So let's go back here. Let's go to Portugal. Let's see what he's done so far in the World Cup. I mean, the fact he's not started and it could mean he does start, I suppose, seeing as they're through. Could be a really good shout, actually. Maybe I am overlooking him. Let's go Leao. 23-year-old. Playing as a midfielder. Is he as a forward on the game? What is he on the game? Forward, 8 million. Okay. Oh, wrong one. Wrong one. There we go. So, playing on the left so far when he's come on for Portugal. Expected goals that he's scored already, so that's a good shout. And he's played 2 games. Minutes per game, averaging 17. So, yeah, he probably is due a start, to be honest with you. I think Leao's a good shout. I think I dismissed him too easily there. 0.34 expected goals in 17 minutes per game. Problem is, who's going to be playing around him? Is he going to have the same players around him in this game? I'm just with Mbappe now not starting, I'm really concerned about putting players. Although I may end up putting Jesus in, I suppose. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. What time are we on? Right, I'm going to give this poll another 5 minutes. Max, it's 2:31 now, or another 3 or 4 minutes, and then I'll take the top two or three out of this one, and then I shall put in Leao because a lot of people mentioned him. Akshay, thank you for your contributions, my friend. Really good. Oh, no, you're saying he's not a starter? Monkey's had to go. Okay, sorry, Monkey, didn't see that. So we want Morata in the poll. That's AD. I wish I could do bigger polls on this. That'd be handy, wouldn't it? Very handy. How's everybody's game weeks going? What's everybody's rank? I'm doing not too bad. This rank hasn't changed this game week, I don't think, as yet. 137k, so I'm fairly happy with that, to be honest with you. If you've seen how my FPL season's going, I'm ecstatic, really. But 1.8 million players, I think, in this game, so not bad. Oh, wow, this is a really interesting poll. I'm just watching it build up in the background here. Keep your votes coming in, guys. Keep your votes coming in. One player that's going to be going from this, so if you think I should be keeping him in the poll, is Gnabry. He's going to be leaving this poll, and it's just whether I put your messages in the comments now. Should I be putting in Morata or Leao? Morata or Leao? Those are the ones people are asking. Harry Trava, Embolo, Mitrovic. Mitrovic got his first goal, didn't he? What are Serbia's odds looking like up against Switzerland, who have looked fairly solid, to be fair. So Serbia 18-11 on. Okay. Oh, no, not on. 18-11. 15-8. That's a game that can go either way, isn't it? Let's be honest. That game's going to go either way. Switzerland, doing some quick maths in my head. Slight favourites. Slight favourites. Morata definitely is the one for the poll so far. Okay, Avish, unless we get any more people commenting who they'd like in the poll instead, it's going to be Morata. Is there anyone taking minus hits? I reckon there'll be some people. I'm not at this moment in time today because I don't need to, but very shortly as the game week progresses, who knows? Who knows? Bear in mind, if you're thinking if you're still a bit unsure of the rules, you need to transfer Mbappe out before kick-off today. Absolutely. Right, what are we on? Right, let's bring this poll to... Oh, my word. It's very convincing. 2 more minutes. Gnabry's had some more votes. So, currently, we're on Gnabry at 18%. Martinez and Lewandowski tying at 21%. And then Jesus leading the poll at 39%. Massive differential choice for people. Is that because people have had him in FPL? Is it because we've got a lot of Premier League viewers on? It's easy to go for the players, you know, isn't it? So Mitrovic, Embolo. Who's Embolo play for again? Let's go and have a look and see how they've done. Embolo. So for Switzerland, so they're in the same game. Which one out of those two, which one would you go for, mate? If you're looking at having some extra funds to put into midfield, then I think these could be options. Both could be scoring. Let's be honest, could be a high-scoring game. Looking at the odds. Right, I am going to end this poll right now. And then going to run a new one. I'm putting a few more players. As you can see, Jesus is on 34%, Lewandowski 26%, Gnabry on 21%, and Martinez on 18%. And that's probably because a lot of people have got Messi in and maybe don't want to double up on the Argentine attack. Let's start then. So, start poll. So, I like this. We're working our way. We're sorting the wheat from the chaff as we go. So, straight in. So, Jesus. It's going to be Morata unless anybody else says different in the options. So, I'm going to put Jesus back in. Lewandowski. And if you've just joined the stream, I am going to play who everybody votes for. And this will be the last stream. I'll be doing it about 2:45 just in case the site crashes. I think we've all got used to that now, haven't we? If you're playing FPL, we sure have. Add option. Gnabry. Add option. And I'm going to put Morata in as Avish. And I think Spain, they're on my list of teams to target before this game week as well. Switzerland, Sweden, good options. Obviously, Ovitravo, and it could be a high-scoring game. You know, I won't be taking any defenders from there. They could both be scoring, and we know Mitrovic, don't we? So for me, I'd be going for Mitrovic out of those two, just because I know him, and we know he takes shots for fun. He takes penalties. I don't know too much about Mbolo, to be honest with you. But yeah. Is crashed for me. I think I'm still going. Is it crashed for anybody else? Still looks like it going on my YouTube studio. Says excellent connection. So there we go. New votes out, guys. Come on, this will help all of us. And I am gonna don't do me over. I was going to use a different word then. Don't do me over, because I've said I'm going to choose who I'm voting for. Who you guys are voting for. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. What's happening? Lewandowski's falling right off here. Invalid ISO token. I don't know what that means, mate. No idea. Oh, the game has crashed for you. Oh, dear. The game crashed for anybody else. Let me refresh. Oh. Everybody's got Mbappe, haven't they? Okay, right. We're going to give this a couple of minutes. It's completely deleted your team. It's completely deleted mine as well. Are we signed in? Ah, it's asking me to sign in again. Let me sign in. Try signing in. Everyone's at work. I'm like, shit, Mbappe's not playing. Oh, what the... Honestly, if... Oh, no. Anybody else getting this? Anybody else getting this? Keep voting on the poll. We've still got just over 20 minutes. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Sorry. I do apologise. I do apologise. That's not the nice thing to say. Certainly if you're religious. Right. So now we've got 20 minutes of clicking. I'll do the clicking so you don't have to. All of a sudden, it don't matter who we're voting for. Right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go and try and have a look on the app. Okay, guys, let's have a look. I don't think I've got the app, to be honest with you, because it was crap on it. Crap's not a swear word, is it? F. No, I haven't got the... Oh, yes, I have. Let's have a look. I didn't delete it. I just used it once and decided not to again. As if this game couldn't get any worse, I'm with you. Mbappe's crashed the server, mate. A new version's available? I've got that. Can you see that? Yeah. New version's available of the app. Great timing. Maybe because I've not been in it for a while, to be honest. Let's see if we can do it on the app. 48 people watching right here, right now. Thank you very much to every single one of you. Please do subscribe to the channel. I'm really enjoying this. I'm off on the long-term sick now because I've got arthritis. I'm not playing the tune, but basically I'm going to be doing a lot more of this as the days move on. Yeah, as the years go on, and hopefully I can do this and make a bit of money out of it, and look after me kids. Right, I'm not getting the open thing yet. It's updated, but I'm just waiting for that open to go green. 50 viewers, records all the way. I signed in, it's deleted. Let me have a little try on of a sign in here. Let's refresh, see what happens. So currently, I'll update you on the poll just in case it does come back on. We're currently Morata at 43%, leading the way over Jesus at 27%, Gnabry at 22%, and Lewandowski at 8%. So if I get in, I am basically making my transfer there and then, and as it stands, I'll be going for Morata. No, invalid SSO token. Right, so that one's gone. Let's have a look. Let's open the app. Let's see what happens. It's just opening. Right, where's the fantasy bit in it? Highlights menu. I bet Twitter is going off its tits, isn't it? Play zone, World Cup fantasy, right. Let's see what happens. Play it. No, don't want to build a team. My team. Let's see. I'll click this again as well in the background whilst that's thinking. Oh. Sign in. Oh, I've got a team up. Got a team up on the app, guys. So, highly recommend, right here, right now, go and download the app because this isn't working. I'm going to see if I can make this transfer right now. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to switch my captaincy onto, if I can, captain, confirm. Okay, no funny messages. I've been able to confirm my captain. All right, Mbappe. Transfer, and I am going to bring in Morata. Based on your guys, it's 43% for Morata, 30% for Jesus. Alvaro Morata, add. Okay, I'm now getting this page here. It's asking me to confirm. Okay, I've got that page. Confirm your transfer. My transfer's at the bottom. Confirm. Morata is in my team. Guys, break the app now. Go and break the app. Transfers are possible. Teams are still there, not deleted. What an absolute farce. I might as well end the poll now because I've gone for that. Thank you for all your help on the poll. Anyone else can have a look. Wow, so I'm going to stick around. Oh, I've got to go and do the school run shortly. I'll keep trying to sign in case you can't get the app. So Dan says it's working now. Maybe we just got them both at the same time. Nothing worse than a last minute panic. No, I'm getting an error still. No. There's my alarm to go and pick up the kids. You're going to transfer out Mbappe. However, this will cost me -3. I can't put in any German forwards. I've got max German players. Which forward will be the best? Well, mate, we've just been doing this. This poll here is the result of 3 separate polls. If you go back up through the comments, you'll see that yeah, there was a poll earlier. The first poll we started off was Mbappe, Lewandowski. Sorry, Lewandowski. No, it wasn't. That was the second poll. We've done a few. Where's the first one? Lewandowski, Martinez, Gnabry, or Son. And basically, we've deleted the lowest players as we've gone along. So these have been considered. Jesus, Lewandowski, Gnabry, and Martinez went into the next poll. And then for the final poll, we've had Morata, Jesus, Gnabry, and Lewandowski, with Morata coming right out on top there. Let's see if we can sign in. If you've just joined and you're looking for a way to like sort your players out, I have just successfully, as you can see, transferred out Mbappe and brought in Alvaro Morata for Spain. He's there in my team. That was Mbappe previously. So there is an option, whether that's crashed now or not, as everybody tries to download it from the Google Play Store. But for me, the website's still not working. Still not working. I'll refresh the page right here back from the beginning. Maybe that needs to start again. Oh, we're there. Team's there, guys. We're back in. We're back in. So, 14 minutes to make your transfer. Right, I have to go and do the school run. I've got children to go and pick up. And if I get there early, I can get back early and watch some of this football. Let's have a look and see who is... any questions before we go? First off, before you leave, hit the like button on the way out. That helps me massively, gets more people involved. And yeah, the more people we get in, I'll be doing votes like this for other games as well. Won't be able to do one tonight because my wife's working late and it'll be bedtime for the children, unless I've got the kids either side. Yeah, and subscribe to the channel. More the merrier. It's all about the community for me. I ain't an expert. I like to get everybody's opinion. Let's just have a look at the last few comments. Xander Theron says, Vinny Jr. The only thing I think with Vinny is, does he start? Started every other game. For me, if I'm going for a midfielder, I'm not sure if he plays midfield or if he's a forward, but Anthony is a player that I really like the look of. I think he will start. Shankly, I'm going to transfer out Mbappe, however, this will cost me -3. Now, we've done this one already. Morata, I think, is the best forward. Would you captain Mailer as a differential? Not personally. I wouldn't. If you've still got your other captain choice back, you can, for switching your captain around, which I'm assuming you haven't because you want to move it to him, then maybe. I'd be more likely if you wanted to go for a Denmark player, Skovolsen. You know, he's yet to score, but apparently he is the attacking thing for Denmark. I've gone for Fulkrug. Okay, happy days, mate. Well, you've got to try and get past me, haven't you? Everybody, certainly a differential. Fulkrug, if that's how you say it, Fulkrug maybe. Harry Travoardi, he's the main man as far as I'm concerned when it comes to fantasy football. His knowledge of international football. Show me a man with a better one. Website's also working for you, Biswan. Thank you very much for letting me know. Thank you for joining the stream. Will Gnabry start? I don't know, to be honest with you. Possibly. They've got a couple of options up there, haven't they? They need to get through, so maybe they'll change it. What's he done so far? Did he get a goal when he came on? Serge Gnabry. Is this the old Arsenal player? It is, isn't it? He's not scored in there as yet, but he has played the full game, 85 minutes up against Spain. 89 minutes, so it looks like he'll start. Looks like he'll start, and Germany are one of the favourites with odds on to basically to win that game. So thoughts on Rodrigo? Not too sure, mate. Is he going to start? I mean, I think he possibly will, but I think Jesus is going to start, like a lot of people supporting him on the stream today as well. Guys, give this stream a like, please. Paul is a legend. Mate, a blue heart as well. Thank you very much, my Liverpool friend. Thank you very much. Full Krug is a perfect Mbappe replacement. So that's 2 people on our stream talking about him as well. Thank you very much for your feedback there, Demar. Welcome to the channel, mate. Make sure you subscribe. And Xander Theron, why no Vinny Jr. potential start risk? Yes, for me, I think it is because he looks great, doesn't he? But that's why I think he may. I don't think he's going to start, to be honest with you. Looking at this Mbappe, looking at the France team, you know, they're going to be going fresh, and I think other teams will follow suit. If you've not seen the lineup for today, if you've just joined, there's the French team. And apart from Varane, I think he's played a game, has he, so far? I don't think anybody's started a game here for France. That's my cheeky punt. Differential if you're looking for a cheeky mid. 4.5 mid. Karsri can take penalties as well. God, I don't want to go because I've got so many of you online. Really not. Best Mbappe replacements. If you scroll up the chat, you should see there's a poll up there, and we have as a group decided that Morata is the best replacement with 43% of the poll votes. Jesus came in at 28%, Gnabry at 19%, and then Lewandowski at 8%. And yeah, that was after a few polls as we sort of like tried to whittle it down. What time are we on? 2:51. Right, I've got about 3 minutes, I reckon. Got about 3 minutes. Right, guys, while you're on, if you are from the UK, I started this petition the other day because the commentators in Britain are pretty naff, I'm going to be honest. Not the commentators, some of them are really good. Sorry, I take that back. Some of the ex-players that think they're commentators are pretty rubbish. And they're ruining the football, certainly for me. And it's like doing me head in listening to them. And we don't have the option on the BBC or ITV to turn the commentary off. So I started a petition because Ali McCoy's ex-Rangers player, Scotland international, is by far the best. The man himself retweeted it. I've got 12 signatures on this petition. I shall copy the link now and put it into the chat. Love it if you could get this, have a bit more publicity, and get it done, because I just want to enjoy the final, and I want the great British public to enjoy the final as well. Let's have a look. So a few more comments. Glad I came across this stream on a wild card. Can I still make transfers after the first match? As far as I know, yes, you can. I haven't hit my wild card yet, so it's hard for me to say. I've saved mine, by the way, just in case that's an option, because I had a team. Let's go back to my team at the minute. Because I had a team of players. I've done my 2 transfers now. I was quite happy with me starting. I was going to have a team to play, and I've saved it for after the round of 16, so I'll be doing it in the quarterfinals. So I'll have a brand new team next week, a brand new team with my wild card for the quarterfinals. I'm going to do the wild card hack that everybody's done for the semi-finals, and then when you get to the semi-finals, only 4 teams left. Those 4 teams are actually going to be playing for the final as well, because the 3rd place playoff is also included. So for me, that gives me basically a brand new team for every occasion. So I think hopefully that does me well, and I won't need to take any hits, which is what I was doing it for, because I'm usually hit-tastic. Let's have a look at the comments. Xander, I've done that one. What are we up to? Thanks for joining the stream, Dexter. Make sure you subscribe, guys, if you're still on. Robert Layton, how many have I got? Oh, what was that? Robert Laytonen, what was the best Mbappe replacements? We've gone through that. It's just further up. Morata is where we're going. Adatunji, is the World Cup site working, guys? Having problem logging in? Yes, it seems to be for me right now. Let me just refresh it. It wasn't before. Maybe it's gone down again. I'm on it, so hopefully that's all right for you, mate. 4 players on the bench. That's interesting. Sounds like you've had a... Well, I've got 4 players on my bench. Are you counting the keeper in that Biswanath? And then Dexter S. I see clips of Peter Drury commentating this World Cup and we've got to deal with Jermaine Genius and go, you'll sign it, mate. Nice one, Dexter. Don't just sign it. Share it. Yeah, we need Ali McCoist. I know he's Scottish, but that don't matter. He's a baller. He knows his football. He's got a bit of a comedic element to him as well. And you know, he will celebrate those goals in the box for us, along with us, and it'll just make it that much more enjoyable. Right, boys, girls, and anybody else that's on the stream, thank you very, very much for joining me today. Enjoy the match, and I'll see you next time here at FPL Focus. Take it easy. Bye.